What is up, guys? It's Zach and welcome back to my channel. So today we are actually going to be doing a very old school video to start off the new year. We are going to be doing a pickups video. Now, I used to do pickup videos all the time back in the day, back in like 2013, 2014. I used to do them all the time. But now, as I've gotten older, I need to manage my budget a little bit more. It's gotten a lot harder to pick up stuff. But thankfully, because of the Black Friday season as well as Christmas season, I was able to get quite a few things, not only from family members, but from a friend of mine, myself. And as you saw in the thumbnail, I got a new Holy Grail in the collection thanks to my good friend Hannah. So Hannah, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Without any further ado, let's get into the stuff that I picked up. So we're not going to go really in any kind of particular order. I'm just going to be kind of showing you things as I kind of pick them up. So this is a mug given to me by my grandmother and my aunt. It's actually really cool. It's a Harry Potter Hogwarts mug. And what's really cool about it is, as you can probably see, it's shaped like a cauldron. So it's got like a rounder kind of shape to it, and I really like it. Like, it looks so cool. Like, I don't really drink coffee or tea much, but if I ever do, I'll probably drink it out of this because this is super cool. I super love this. If my grandmother or my aunt happen to be watching, which I bet they're probably not, thank you so much. This is super cool. Next up, I actually got this headset. This is a really cheap headset. I got this for myself from Black Friday because the headset was like, I think, $25 with, you know, the sale going on. And it's a really good headset. I'm not a fan of the microphone, though. The microphone is really low quality. At least mine is. I don't know if all headsets are like that, but mine's low quality. But the actual, like, you know, the sound and all that is really good. It's like noise, like, I can't, you know, it's really good noise canceling. If you ever like have me in a video wearing these, I usually talk a lot louder because because my ears are covered. And they're pretty comfortable, you know, they're pretty flexible, they're padded at the top. They're really nice headphones. I like them. I use them whenever I'm gaming on my computer. I just make sure to plug in a different microphone. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Next up, I'm going to show you all the Switch games I got. I got quite a few Switch games. These are all from Black Friday, and I don't remember the price of each individual game, but I do know that they were each in between $15 to $35. So it's in that range for each and every game. Firstly here, I'm going to show you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I've owned a Switch for 4 years, and I never had a Pokemon game on it, so I figured I might as well start with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Sorry, I thought I heard a really weird noise in the background, but yeah, there's that one. There is Borderlands, the Legendary Collection. My buddy Rail Mango convinced me to get it. We played a little bit of Borderlands. It's a bit fun, you know. It's just, like, I don't know, I'm not much of a shooter guy, so we haven't really gotten around to playing much more of it because we've both been kind of busy. And it comes with a little manual, which I think is really cute because Switch games don't come with manuals anymore. In fact, most games don't come with manuals anymore, but it really sucks. But anyways, yes, there's Borderlands. Here is Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. I don't think this game has a manual right now, but it has really cool artwork on the inside. But this game is a remaster of an original Xbox / PS2 game of the same name. I never played it when I was a kid. I really wanted to get it on the Switch because of the fact that, well, first of all, it's really cheap, but also the game is like a 3D platformer. Because I know a lot of the Oddworld games are either 3D or 2D platformers. And I never really heard much about any of the games in terms of how well received they are, so I figured I'd shoot my shot and give this game a shot and see if I like it. So yeah, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. Next up, we have a game that I actually thought I would like, but after playing a bit of it, I really don't care for that much. But maybe I'll need to play a little bit more to get the gist of it. That's Catherine Full Body. I really liked what drew me to it from the trailers and all that was all the puzzle gameplay with the blocks and everything that you move. But when I actually started playing it, I really wasn't a huge fan of it. I actually got frustrated more often than not. And the story is just not really doing anything for me, you know. It seems kind of generic. Guy has a bunch of waifus, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just not a great title for me, and it's an Atlas title, so it's a little unfortunate that, you know, I tried an Atlas title once, and I'm not a huge fan of it, so it's unfortunate, but, you know, hey, they can't all be winners. Probably two of the better games here, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Now, I played a little bit of it. It's New Super Mario Bros. U. There's not much else to really say about it, but it was really cheap. It was like $25 or something, so, you know, like, I'd rather pay that than the $60, you know. So, yeah, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And then I know this one was $35 because I think this was the most expensive one. And that's Legend of Zelda: The Link's Awakening. I said The Link's Awakening. I don't know why, but Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. I'm just not paying $60 for a Game Boy, a Game Boy game remake, because of how short it is, and like I usually don't pay $60 for those kind of experiences, but or $35, okay, I'm a little more lenient on that. So I haven't given it a play yet, but soon enough I will, and should be a good time. Next up, I got a bundle of GameCube games. Now these I got from a place called SideQuest Games, which is a retro game store, an online retro game store. I used a discount code for Metal Jesus Rocks, and I got these games for pretty cheap, or at least reasonably priced. So I believe I paid $50 for this lot. So the first one here is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Now, some of you guys might be like, wait a minute, how do you not have that game? Well, I actually do, but my disc was broken, so I got a new copy. The copy I bought wasn't complete, so I just flopped over the manual from my other copy into this, and now I have a good condition, complete, working copy. So, yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Next up is Nicktoons Unite. Now, funny story with this one. Nicktoons Unite, it's a game I haven't played since my childhood and all that, so I'm really excited to get it back, but this isn't in a standard GameCube case, as you can tell, so I was like, oh, okay, it's in a third-party case, whatever, but it's actually not. It's in a PAL GameCube case, because it's got the hexagon thing here, and I actually really like the PAL GameCube cases. They're really high quality, they're really, really good, they're better than the American ones, for sure. So, it's really interesting to get this in a PAL GameCube case, but it's an NTSC version, so, I don't know, it's really, really cool. I'll take the case, I'll take the really good case. So yeah, Nicktoons Unite. Next up here is a game people have been hounding at me to play ever since I've been talking about Rehydrated, and that's SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. People have been wanting me to give this a try. I'm gonna live stream it at some point, just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I have a feeling I won't like it. I know some people are like, oh, you're gonna love it, some people are like, oh, you're gonna hate it. I have a feeling that since I didn't grow up with it, I'm probably not going to like it, but because you guys have been telling me to play it, of course, I'm going to at least give it a shot. But, it should be an interesting time, and this one's also complete. So, yeah, so, cool beans. Then the last game I got here was Donkey Konga 2. Now, I love Donkey Konga, the original one, so I was shocked when I realized I didn't have 2. So, it's pretty cheap. It's not complete. These are just like the precaution and info booklets, whatever. So I figured I'd at least pick it up. Again, it was cheap. So, yeah, so those are the 4 GameCube games I got. The next thing I got is actually a board game. Now, I actually got this also from my aunt, my grandmother, the same people who got me the mug, the Hogwarts mug. It's a Harry Potter board game. It is a Magical Beasts board game. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about it, but I opened it up and I looked at the instructions. I looked at how to play, and it seems kind of like Clue, where there's different categories like the size, the color, everything, and you have to get all these identification cards. They could actually, it's kind of almost like Phasmophobia. You're getting all these little details about a creature, and you have to identify it. So, Clue mixed with Phasmophobia, just in a board game. I just wish I had friends to play it with, but it'll be cool once I find some people that actually be willing to play a Harry Potter board game with me. It'd be a good time. Yeah, that'd be good fun. Next up here is this. It is Doctor Who, The Infamy of Zaros, which is a Doctor Who Big Finish title. For those of you who do not know, Big Finish basically do audio dramas for Doctor Who. They take older doctors like David Tennant and bring them back using a audio medium rather than obviously having, being in the TV show. So this stars David Tennant, Billy Piper, and Camille Coduri, who play the 10th Doctor, Rose Tyler, and Jackie Tyler, respectively. And it's really, really cool. It came out a few years ago, and I actually listened to it. I did listen to it today. I had popcorn and everything. It was really, really great. I actually ordered 2 other ones, and these are the ones with Catherine Tate. There was 1 Mile Down and No More something. I'll put pictures up there of the ones I got. I definitely want to get the rest of the 10th Doctor Adventures. There's 2 more from this set, which are... what is it? The Sword of Cavalier, or however you pronounce it, and then Cold something, and then there's the Catherine Tate Volume 1 and the Catherine Tate Volume 3. I actually have all the Catherine Tate Volume 1, or the 10th Doctor Adventures Volume 1 digitally, but I do want to get it physically because these are really cool to have. So I might order those digitally. They're like $10 to $15 a piece for these, they're pretty cheap. but I might order some of those, and I also want to order the rest of the third set, which I'm getting most of. Like the 2 I just showed you that are coming, those are part of the third set. So yeah, sorry I went on a really long tangent about these, but I love this, and I cannot wait to get my other 2. I'm going to give those a good listen, and it's going to be a good time. Next up here, I got this for myself, using Christmas money, and that is the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire Illustrated Edition. Now, as you can maybe see back here, right where my finger is, I had the first 3 illustrated editions, and then Goblet of Fire came out this year, and I saw it on Amazon for 20 bucks, which is, 50% off, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. Goblet of Fire is probably my second favorite Harry Potter book. I personally think Order of the Phoenix is my favorite, which is funny because Order of the Phoenix is like my least favorite of the movies. But if I can, I'm trying to show you. Let me at least show you some illustrations, because there's some really good stuff here. Yeah, like there's this picture for Crumb. Hopefully you can see that. Up here we go. Dumbledore getting the names from the goblet. It's just so cool. I'm definitely gonna give this a read. I can't wait. I have Harry Potter audiobooks, so as long as the words are the exact same, I can listen to my audiobook and read this. It'll be a good time. I have a little more free time on my hands this week especially, so I'll probably be giving this a full read through. Next up is another Switch game I got. This one I got with my Christmas money alongside the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire thing, and that is Ring Fit Adventure. I actually started playing this yesterday, and it's pretty intense. To be fair, I did set my workouts to be intense because I want an intensive workout, and it's really good. I always wasn't sure about this game because I wasn't sure about the game's style, but if the workout parts are good enough, then the style shouldn't really matter. So I gave it a play. I played through a majority of that first world. I was just at the boss of that first world, just because I was getting a bit tired. It was pretty intense, the stuff I was doing. And it was a good time. It was fun. I like it, and I cannot wait to play it more. I'm going to try and get into a daily routine of playing this game. It should be a good time. I have the Ring Con over here, right here. It's really good. The quality of this controller is really good. You push it in, you pull it out. Sometimes I have a lot of trouble, trying to get the exact, having tried to detect my movements precisely, but nonetheless, it's still a good time. I have a little bit of trouble with that leg strap, actually. I have a little bit of trouble with that, but nonetheless, it's still really good. If you want to work out, but, since winter's here, it's a little harder for you to go out and exercise, and because things are closed because of COVID, I'd actually recommend you get Ring Fit and supplement it with a good diet. You could get, you could probably lose some weight and, get some muscle. It probably would work. Alright, only a few more things to go. Firstly is actually barely even a thing, but it's this. It's a Christmas card. So, a couple weeks ago, maybe not even a couple weeks ago, a week ago, Random Encounters held a contest where, they'll be giving away or sending certain, cards to people who enter. And I usually have really good luck when it comes to Random Encounters contests. I won that, which is a prop from the Shovel Werewolf, which is the show they do. So they sent me this card. It says "Happy Holidays, Zach." Beard salute, which is their catchphrase. But then I also got this coupon, and don't worry about the code. I already redeemed it and used it. And to their shop, so I can get an item of their merch for a discounted price. So I bought a Random Encounters shirt. I can't wait for it to get here. I figured I'd at least show that off because it's really cool. It'll go along nicely with my little signed Labo thing there that they signed. It's really cool. So yeah. Next up, I was so stoked. I got this yesterday not with the Ring Fit Adventure and Goblet of Fire, because these arrived on the same day, but I was mid-workout with Ring Fit, and I got called down to see this arrive. Now, for those of you who remember, a couple months ago, I did an interview, quote-unquote, with Catherine Tate, aka Donna Noble from Doctor Who. I had also bought an autograph. This is epic. I love this. If you want to know, actually, I have the paper here that says what I wanted her to say. I had her write, "To Zach, from the library to midnight in the Medusa Cascade, Donna Noble, aka Catherine Tate." And obviously, that is exactly what she wrote on the thing. She signed it. And this is like my new favorite thing. Like this and another item I'm going to show you are just like my favorite things ever. Like this duo of, you know, people from Doctor Who season 4 is the season I grew up on, the season I loved, the season that, like, you know, provided me so much laughter when I was, you know, in a really dark place. So being able to get Catherine Tate to sign this, I really want to get David to sign the other half. I have to try to find a way to get him to sign it, but it's just so cool. I love it. I'm gonna cherish it forever. It's gonna go up next to my other autographs. So yeah, really cool. And then the last thing I have to show you, so little story time with this one, and the thumbnail probably spoiled it a bit, but I got this. The Year of Luigi's Mansion collectible figurine from Club Nintendo from back in 2013, or maybe it was like early 2014. But the Year of Luigi had happened, and I got a funny story here. So actually, first of all, this was gifted to me by my friend Hannah, who was in a Phasmophobia video with me. Like I said, definitely check out that video. I love that video. It was so much fun to do. But also, she got me this as a Christmas gift because she overheard me saying that this was like the only major Luigi's Mansion item I didn't have for my Luigi's Mansion collection. So she was like, oh, I'm going to get that for him. Which I hate her for because it's an expensive item, but I love this. It's so awesome. I love it. So thank you again, Hannah. And a quick story time about my history with this item. Not this obviously particular item, but the statue in general. Back in 2013, it was like right when I started my YouTube channel. I remember trying to get as many Club Nintendo points for this thing as possible. But I wasn't able to, you know, I just wasn't able to, because it was a lot of points, because it was a limited thing, you know, it's rare, you know, not many people owned it. So I, you know, did not get to get it back when it came out in 2013. Well, obviously fast forward to today, I got it, and I also got, let me show you this, you probably just saw it pop in the background, this balloon. Hannah's boyfriend gave that to me because he knows I'm a big Mario fan, so yeah. So anyways, here's the Club Nintendo little card thing that came with it. Let me slide it out of its packaging here. And then, as you can see here, we got the Luigi's Mansion thing. So here we go. I'm going to provide some close-up shots of it because it's really cool. You guys know me, I'm not a big fan of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but this is a really cool merch item, just simply because of the fact that it's not just simply a figure like the other things are. This is like a full diorama. It's got like the mansion wall, it's got a ghost, it's got Polterpup, it's got Luigi. It's a good pose for Luigi, like it's a scaredy Luigi pose, unlike the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon Japanese figures. It's just a really cool figure overall. I like the logo at the bottom. It doesn't say Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Hannah, if you're watching this, I remember you said there was some distinction you were having trouble with. Some of them have a 2 next to it, meaning that it was from Japan or Europe, I believe. These ones were exclusive to America. The other ones are exclusive to Japan or Europe. Just simply because Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was called 2 over there, so that's what they labeled other figures, but this one they just labeled Luigi's Mansion. So fun fact for you. But also got number, as you could probably see in the bottom, I'm going to put a close-up, 1432 out of 5,000. Really cool. I love having this item in my collection. It's super cool. Again, Hannah, thank you so much. I love this item. It's awesome. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. That's that's literally everything I got over this Christmas season and Black Friday as well. So Black Friday and Christmas pickups, all in one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Click the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And definitely check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.